Okay, I'd like to expand on my last video, The Jehovah's Witnesses Are a Cult, by explaining why I think the Jehovah's Witnesses are a cult. Some people commented on my last video that all religions are cults. And while that may be true, I only have experience with this one, so this is the one that I'm going to talk about. The first aspect that I feel makes them a cult is the high level of control in many aspects of life. The Jehovah's Witnesses have a very polarized us and them mentality, where all the Jehovah's Witnesses are good and God's chosen people and true Christians, while the rest of the world is worldly and evil and doomed to basically be destroyed by their God Jehovah at Armageddon. Therefore, any friendships, any social interaction with unbelievers is frowned upon, unless, of course, you are preaching to them. Another aspect of control is their control on your time. I remember there was 3 meetings a week. There was a Sunday meeting consisting of an hour-long talk, and then an excruciatingly boring watchtower study. There is no separate class for children. They're supposed to sit there and read this dry, mundane, just horrible material with their parents and not make one sound, not move a muscle. You're basically being trained to be a robot, to be a slave. There's also another book study, which is a Watchtower publication, that we have a meeting for that in the middle of the week. And then there is the Theocratic Ministry School, where we learn to give talks, and that's on another night, yet another night of the week. And all in all, these meetings, there's 5 in all, because there's 2 on the Theocratic Ministry School. You're expected to study for all of these beforehand, read the chapters, and answer all the questions, which there's really no thought process in. They tell you what to think in the paragraph, and then ask you a question just to basically reaffirm what they just wrote. There is no deviating from their question paragraph structure. The average baptized witness is expected to spend at least 10 hours a month knocking on your door on Saturday morning and disturbing you. Others go pioneer, which is 50 to 90 hours a month. I could be mistaken on that. So between work or school and going to meetings, going out in service, reading the material beforehand, really it eats up a lot of time. And they expect this. This isn't just a recommendation. They expect every witness to make these meetings, to go out door to door. This is basically a requirement. And I get a lot of people saying, well, so what? If this is what people want to do, if this is what makes people happy, then let them do it. Who cares? Well, the children don't have a choice. Jehovah's Witness parents do not say to their children, do you want to go to a meeting? Do you want to sit there quietly for 2 hours? No, they're forced in there. Do they get the choice of if they want to celebrate their birthday, if they want to celebrate Christmas? This is all put on to them without their own choice, with fear of being in trouble, with fear of not just being in trouble with their parents, but being in trouble with Jehovah, who will destroy them. Okay, one of the main reasons I call the Jehovah's Witnesses a cult is their act of disfellowshipping. If you are to get baptized, meaning to devote your life to the Jehovah's Witnesses, and then later on either break one of their many prudish rules, or a number of things could happen. If you simply choose not to believe, no one, your whole family, everyone, the only people who you are allowed to associate with your whole life will no longer talk to you, will no longer even look at you when you come in contact with them. And I'm talking about brother versus brother not talking to sister, parents not talking to kids, kids not talking to their parents, all because of this religion, because they're so extreme about their beliefs that anyone who questions them, even their own family, anyone, is completely cut off and treated as if they are dead. Jehovah's Witnesses will try to either downplay or justify this practice, but it's wrong, and it makes you a cult. This practice uses fear to keep you in, and also keeps its members away from any negative influence. They don't want anyone negative of the organization, anyone who disagrees, to talk to them. They don't let you read any material critical of the Jehovah's Witnesses. They have a lot to hide. And that's the basic reason for this. Because if people really knew and people did some research, if people are allowed to talk to their loved ones to find out why they left, well, they might just leave too. Well, I'm going to end this video here, even though there is plenty more to talk about. Thanks for watching. Rate, subscribe, comment, leave me hate mail, whatever. Till next time.